Over the last few years, KPMG have been helping businesses prepare for the challenge of US FATCA, then the shift to intergovernment agreements, followed by additional task of adapting to UK FATCA. We're now talking about what is in effect global FATCA. FATCA on steroids, if you like. What do I mean by that? Well, earlier in 2014, the OECD published a draft common reporting framework to enable the automatic exchange of tax information between countries on a multilateral basis. On the 29th of October, 51 governments signed a multilateral competent authority agreement that will give effect to that reporting framework. So, from 2017, tax authorities in those 51 territories will start exchanging tax information automatically with each other. Over 40 other governments have committed to join the common reporting framework the following year, and more governments are expected to join over the coming months. Jersey, Guernsey and the Isle of Man are among that first group of 51. Now, of course, tax authorities don't hold the information that is required to be reported. That is going to come from financial service businesses in exactly the same way as the information for US and UK FATCA is produced. That puts the onus on business to understand that framework and adapt their systems to accommodate their obligations. Much like under the IGAs that Jersey and Guernsey have with the US and UK, local law will require businesses to identify their customers' tax residence and report to the local tax office certain financial information. The common reporting framework is a lot like FATCA, but it is not identical. Also, it applies to at least 50 jurisdictions rather than just one. So businesses are going to have to go through the same process as they did for FATCA. Classifying entities under the rules, identifying underlying customers and their tax residents, and then ensuring they have the reporting capability that will be required. They don't have to start from scratch as they did with FATCA, but it will nonetheless be a substantial undertaking. Right now, businesses need to ensure they fully understand the requirements of the Common Reporting Framework, map its requirements against what they've already done for FATCA and the IGAs, and then put in place an action plan to address any gaps. Our local FATCA team at KPMG and the Channel Islands have been helping governments in the practical guidance required to implement FATCA, and we've already started doing the same for Common Reporting Framework. So we are ideally placed to help businesses as they grapple with yet another challenge. And since this is global FATCA, utilising the KPMG Global Network will ensure that our clients can access global best practice and stay ahead of their competitors.